Sky Prophet, baby. Back with another video, man. Hope you woke up, smile on your face. Woke up with nothing getting in the way of your peace. Or your understanding, man. I want to remind you, bro. If you left the house not understanding how great you are, I need you to get it together, man. I need you to remember these things, bro. You can't forget. As slacking, as slipping on yourself, man. Hope you got your spirits up. I'm going to send blessings of guidance and protection, integrity, strength, focus, and understanding to everybody out there, each individual. I want to share a story this morning, and then I'll explain afterwards. But you got a boat sailing in the water, and you below deck. You below deck. So everything be going good. So all of a sudden, you get these alerts start going off every now and then, but you never care to react to them because you know they got a captain controlling the ship. So one day the alert go off and you are so tuned in with this alert, you can literally hear it telling you to go to the upper deck. So you wrestle back and forth with that because that's just not in your routine, because you're thinking the captain, whatever it is, he got it. You never had to go up there before and everything been all right. So you're not really sweating it. But this particular day, something talking to you, something tells you to go on the upper deck. So you go on the upper deck. Now, when you go up there, you look and you see the wheel, you see the steer. Nobody's steering it. Nobody's steering the wheel. So you begin to wonder where the captain at, how the ship been making it. And while you're thinking about this, you notice in the distance that you headed towards some rocks. So you turn the wheel. Soon as you turn the wheel, you immediately go to safety. Like immediately not headed to the rocks no more. You in safety. You out of harm's danger. So after you straighten this wheel up, you hear a voice talking to you saying, "Good job. I've been waiting on you." You don't understand it because you was on the bottom deck. You wasn't worrying about the upper deck because you thought they had a captain up there. So the voice say, "We been all right. We just been sailing in circles. We just been sailing in circles. But this alert was gonna finish us. It was gonna take us out. It was gonna harm us to a degree we couldn't come back from. We couldn't sail no more." And I want you to understand that that's symbolic of you. You need a pass?
Yeah.
That's symbolic of you living within your vessel. You thinking you just in this body and you got this brain and you can't control it. So we just go through life. We just ride through life. And we ignore the alerts, which is stop eating this, stop doing that. The things that our body, that innate tells you. I told you about innate. That's your smart body. Anytime you getting things that's trying to help you rid of things that is detrimental to you, is hurting you, that's innate. That's innate communicating with you. We just blow it off. You know what I mean? Like, shit, man, I like that old greasy cheeseburger, man. Like, I ain't about to stop eating that greasy cheeseburger. I like that cheeseburger. You know, just stuff like that. But, like, innate be, like, telling us to stop. You know, smoke and all kind of things, man. There's a lot of things for your body, you know, for your well-being. And this is the times that we in right now. I said all that to tell you that the times we in now, you need to understand that you just been living life. You just been making it. But you could truly steer yourself to safety. You could truly see a clearer path. You can sail longer. That sail and them sails in your body is similar because you got to talk to your body. You in this body. When you go buy a bike at the store, you ride it, that's your bike. You ride it. You turn the wheel, you pedal it, you do all of that. You get on it when you want to ride it, you know? Like, that is your body. You control your body just like that. You know, we got these chemicals. I told you about our bonds together. It's chemical bonds. So your DNA is made up of, I don't know how many, but it's millions. It might be billions of particles, you know, like of pieces of our DNA. And these pieces of your DNA, it has all of the good things you've ever did. It has all of the things that you've learned, all of the heartaches, anxieties. It got all of that in it. You filtering through it is what you're doing. You just steady filtering through it. As it come up, you get rid of the things that's not beneficial. And we wind up with this smart body. Now, the thing with the smart body is this. We not operating on but 5 or so, 10%. I don't know. It might be more than that. You know, we're going to just give ourselves some slack. Like, we just operating on like 25% of our DNA. So all the rest of that DNA is power. Don't let them tell you it's junk DNA or none of that. The reason why you coming into this consciousness right now is because some of your DNA is unlocking. So you need to understand the significance and the importance of your DNA, of you acknowledging that. As you grow, that DNA unlocks more and more. It's a lot of things within that DNA. That's your structure. That's your blueprint. And you so difficult of a being. You got your consciousness in there. You a smart body, man. You a smart body. Prophet needs you to start understanding that. I need you to start understanding that you control the vessel. You the captain of the ship. You the captain of the ship. We walk around, we don't worry about our bodies. We don't worry about our brain. We just living life like we just in the mix. We just floating. And things happen and we don't understand it. You know, some of us, we take control so much, and that's the average person, take control, but we beat ourselves up. I'm hurting. I'm this. I'm that. I'm this. That's like you training yourself to be that. What about training yourself to be all you can be? What about training yourself to say, like, I ain't sick. If I am sick, I'm healing. I'm never going to get sick again. I get better and better by the day. Like, what's wrong with that? Like, why you always got to say you hurting? Why you can't say my pain going away? My pain leave. Like, why you can't say that? Why you got to constantly remind your body that your body hurting? Why you got to constantly remind yourself that you in a bad place? Why you got to constantly beat yourself up and pull yourself down and don't understand why the ship ain't working right? It's time for you to take control. Just like you brush your teeth every morning, talk to yourselves every morning. Today gonna be a great day. You know, we advancing every day. Every day some of my DNA unlocked. I get better. You know, I get wiser every day. Like I understand these mistakes every day. Like I correct myself every day. Every day I go up a notch within my living as a being. You know, I reach my soul, my core soul, closer to it each and every day. You can't imagine what it do. It does the opposite of all of that negative. Because all of y'all that got back problem and my feet hurt and all that, y'all shit hurt right now. As we speak, that shit hurt right now. Like, you got to get off of that shit. If that's not what you feel and that's not what you want, then you don't dwell on that. You have to stop it. And Prophet trying to give you some insight because you control a vessel. The only reason you feel bad is because you train yourself to feel bad. When you feel good, you don't constantly say that. You don't come, man, I feel good. Oh, boy, my back feel good. God, my back. You don't say that. But you going, oh, my back. You going to complain. Like, just think about that shit and understand that. You control it. I just wanted to bring that story, though, because that story is how we be living. It's how we be living. We just walking. Like, you just been walking. Yeah, you use your brain. You think a little bit. You know, like you eat and, like, you take a shit. You know, like you do all that. But, like, how? Like, do you realize how much is involved just for you to do this? Do you realize how much involved it is? Man, there's so many chemical reactions. I mean, so many chemical reactions in the blink of an eye to do this. So think about when you digesting your food, how many chemical reactions that take for that process. I want you to think about that. I want you to understand why you got chemical bonds. Because the biggest one you have is with yourself. You can literally heal yourself. Prophet wants you to start talking good to yourself. Start talking good about yourself. Leave all of that negative shit out of your way. Leave all of that shit that pull you down, that shit that don't make you think you doing good and doing great and feeling good. Leave that shit out of there. All that shit that make you think you in a bad mood, and man, leave that shit out your day, man. Don't bring that shit with you tomorrow. Don't leave that shit right now. And if you don't, you choosing to live that way because you are getting insight that can truly help you. Prophet wants you to protect your energy, protect yourself to and from. Watch your surroundings. Watch what you take in your ears. Watch what you give out your mouth, man. Help somebody if you can. Give somebody some words of encouragement, man, if you can. Prophet got words of encouragement, man. You be pushed to do certain things. You be pushed to go certain places. You be pushed to even look at certain things through situations and encounters. All of these things are truly streaming through you. I'm going to say streaming through you because of your DNA and your blood. You got these things literally streaming through you, man. You got to learn yourself, enhance yourself more. The more love you use, the more your DNA you unlock, the more of your positive energy you put out there, the more of your DNA unlocks, the more of your heart space opens up, the more of a better individual you become. And you just constantly get better from that point. If you understand in things, you have to understand things. If you heard this message, there's a reason you heard it. It don't matter about the messenger or what you think about the messenger. If you heard this message this morning, it's for you. Yeah, you. For real. It's for you. And you need to understand that. But as long as individuals will look at things and whatever, if that's the case, individuals are going to be like that a lot because a lot of shit don't register with you because you don't know a lot of shit. You don't remember a lot of shit. You can't process a lot of shit because the way you've been thinking, these patterns that you have in you don't even allow you to even get to the knowledge and knowing and wisdom of a lot of shit. That's why you got to put all that shit down, all these blocks, all these lack mentalities and all of that. You got to put that shit down. You great. The door is open for greatness. Accept it. Be guided. Be protected. Till next time, man. Love everybody, baby. Sky Prophet. Peace out.